Oh, hello Integrals and the Frenchels. It's Doll. Welcome back to my kitchen. And on today's menu, we'll be taking a look at a new type of card coming out into the game early next year. Pokemon GX with the given examples Solgaleo GX and Lunala GX, which we'll take a look at just in a bit. But first, let's read up about them. What does Pokemon's website have to say and what these new cards do? And just to sum it up, they have a new GX attack. Let's take a look what they are. So, Pokemon GX, a player can only use one GX attack per game. Entire game, and you can't use different GX attacks. That's one total, not per GX Pokemon. So, if it has that sort of limit restricting it, it must be very strong. It certainly is. Let's take a look at the examples now. Solgaleo GX, and notice this card isn't complete yet. It's missing its hit points, it's missing its energy cost, but let's take a look at Soul Burst GX right down there at the blue. Search your deck for up to 5 energy cards. Doesn't say what type of energies or if they can be special energies or not, and you can attach them to your Pokemon. Then shuffle your deck. Ladies and gentlemen, there's never been energy acceleration of this strength in the entire game. 5 energy cards straight on your Pokemon is unheard of. It's huge and it is powerful. Your Pokemon, your bench is gonna be much more set up than your opponents will. And wow, that's huge. And yes, a one-time effect is. You just only need to do that one time. It's so big. But how about Lunala's? Okay, big energy acceleration, a big support move. Lunala, Lunar Fall GX. Knock out one of your opponent's basic Pokemon. And remember, EX Pokemons count, but GX Pokemons do not. So this has you wondering, are EX and GX counted towards the same way now? Are GX even EX Pokemons? We'll have to find out and see, but for now, that's gonna be up in the air. But, okay, you can't choose a GX Pokemon and it's an instant KO, no matter where it is. Doesn't specify active, doesn't specify bench. So, guys, that's an instant KO. So, if an attack can instantly kill anything, that is a very powerful high budget attack. It's not strategic, not as big support, but hey, you get 2 prize cards, they lose possibly a valuable Pokemon. So, wow, both GX attacks look great. But let's read on a bit more about GX. Anything else special about them? Okay, going back, next line says Pokemon GX have a maximum of 2 attacks. Most Pokemon in the game have a maximum of 2 attacks in addition to its GX. So, the GX effect does not count towards its attack budget. Okay, that's good. The Pokemons we saw only have 1 attack, but a very powerful ability. But let's read on. Pokemon GX have strong attacks and hit points that they can overwhelm your opponent's Pokemon. Guys, I think this sounds like an EX Pokemon. You know, 170, 180 hit points, stronger than average attacks? Yeah, that sounds like an EX, and all this power comes at a price. When your GX is knocked out, you lose 2 prize cards. I think that's like an EX Pokemon there. So, it's implying that EX or GX Pokemons have a similar power budget to EX. Maybe a little less, I don't know, or maybe equal to. But we'll just have to go and see. But, you know, right now we don't know the stats yet, but we can take a look at its attacks so far. Sun Steel Strike, Solgaleo, 230, that's an instant KO. Almost, even Mega Pokemon, almost no Pokemon have 230 hit points, except a few. Very, very few powerful ones, but you know, nothing in your deck can survive this. But you discard everything. All energy cards from Solgaleo. I think that's a one-trick pony. Maybe you use Soul Burst, then you follow up with Steel Strike, and he goes back home using his ability, Ultra Road. Once during your turn, you get a free switch. Yeah. I mean, think of all the abilities, all the effects in the game right now. Nothing gives you a free switch for just free in the game, and that you can just pop him down. Solgaleo, it doesn't look like you have to evolve or anything. Well, effects like a Dodrio, you gotta evolve this thing. You gotta get it on the bench, evolve it, or maybe use the stadium. But this thing, it's the best switch like in the game so far that I've seen. So if this comes to be true, that's where it's gonna be. It's just gonna overtake, you know, the most efficient form of switching. And let's take a look at Lunala, Phantom Ray, 120. It's still a 2-shot. Except a Wild Lord who is just wrong, it 2-shots everything, and they can't be healed. No max potion, no super potion. It's very situational, but the damage is good enough. We don't know about the energy cost, but it's great. But this attack, this ability right here, Psychic Transfer, is definitely, like the other ability, a little bit above power budget. For something like this, you get to move as often as you like. You can move psychic energies around your Pokemon and instantly throw max potions everywhere. Wow, and normally this sort of power is gated in the past by requiring some evolution. Stage 2 Hydreigon, Stage 2 Meganium Prime, Stage 2 Golduck Break, which is not Stage 2, but pretty much the same thing, and you have Aromatisse. This thing doesn't seem to have that. You just throw him down, you got him. And he's tanky too. The other Pokemons, the 130 max, 90 for Aromatisse. We don't know about Luna. I can't say anything about that yet, but if you can just toss this down, get that effect immediately. Oh man, max potions could be so great with Lunala. So, this is what we know so far. Well, you know, time will tell how these things will work out, but at the moment, yeah, they look powerful. They look awesome. I need to get some GX cards in my decks right now, is what I'm saying. So, that's all to come. So, that's all I gotta say. Thank you very much, Integrals and the Frenchels. I'll see you back in my kitchen next time for something awesome. Yeah. Bye-bye.